Konnichiwa, Japan fans. In today's show, we're going to look at what happens when the buyers have your company all wrong. So let's get going. This is the fourth year of the Sales Japan series podcast, broadcasting around the world from the Beverly Hills of Japan, Minato-ku, here in downtown Tokyo. It is chic central. I'm your host, Dr. Greg Story, your corporate coaching and training guide committed to your success, the president of Dale Carnegie Train Japan, and best-selling author, Japan Sales Mastery and Japan Business Mastery, and my new book, Japan Presentations Mastery, will be ready in 2021. Now, in this podcast, I want to help you to survive COVID-19. Now, don't forget to subscribe and share this podcast with your family, friends, and colleagues. Now, we are not being sponsored by Libsyn, but we value your privacy, which is why we have our podcast hosted by Libsyn. Unlike many other hosting organizations, Libsyn have a strict policy that does not allow access to your private information by anyone. Here is our daily lineup on iTunes. Mondays, the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show. Tuesday, the Presentation Japan series. Every second Tuesday, the Business Touches in no Oshie show. Wednesdays, the Sales Japan series. Thursdays, the Leadership Japan series. Every second Thursday, the Business Pro Podcasto. Fridays, the Japan Business Master Show. Saturdays, Japan's top business interviews. Now, this is episode number 217. Today, we're talking about how to deal with major misperceptions buyers have about your company. A stranger contacts you out of the blue, or you meet them fleetingly at an event and they call you afterwards. They are a salesperson and they want to sell you something. Our typical reaction is one of caution. Why is that? We've all become addicted to technology, which has sped everything up in business to warp speed, but somehow we are all perennially time poor. We don't want to be distracted from our tasks or waste our time listening to what someone else wants. We are also not sure if we can trust this salesperson. Why would that be? Maybe we're duped, or heard of someone we know being duped by a salesperson in the past. So we are permanently suspicious of anyone we meet in sales. This is not a great start, is it? We have to deal with all the baggage that our buyers have accumulated over the years. Japan is a brutally vicious sales environment. We are all in a street fight with our competitors, and like in a physical street fight, there are no rules and little mercy shown. Rivals will lie, disparage, spread false rumours, make nasty insinuations about us and our company. They are having financial trouble and won't be around much longer. All they ever hear are complaints about their bad after-sales service. Their representative keeps getting fired from companies, so he won't be around for long, etc. But Greg, Japan is such an honest country. Would rivals lie so brazenly? You might be thinking. Yes, some of them will do so without any shame or guilt. I've heard these wild stories myself shared by buyers. So from my own experience, I know this happens. How do we start the sales call in Japan? We chit-chat a little, then we get into the sales discussion. If we don't know what we are doing, we are launching straight into our pitch about our wonderful widget. If this is you, please stop doing that. Rather, we should be asking questions to completely understand the needs of the client. We can do this through just asking for permission to ask questions and going for it. Another way we can do it is to propose an agenda for the meeting. This provides the same content, but it is a more structured approach. Japanese buyers love to be given the agenda to look at because they love data, and the more the merrier. The questions we're going to ask about needs are all there, of course, but we add one more. We ask, what are your impressions of our company? Why would we do that? Why not just blast off into the nitty-gritty detail of the wonders of the widget? Remember, we're either a total stranger coming in off the street or a fleeting acquaintance from an event. If I visited your home and sat down and said, tell me all about the problems inside your family, I don't think you would want to share your dirty laundry with someone you hardly know. Company representatives feel the same about sharing the dirty laundry of their firm. Find out more when we come back from the break. Now, our show today is being brought to you by our public courses, but we also do custom in-house programs. We do this in our super safe classroom, as well as live online. We do them in Japanese, we do them in English. Today's show is sponsored on the 18th of January by The Secrets of How to Make Human Relationships and Public Speaking. On the 22nd of January, in our Professional Leadership Series, How to Lead, Not Just Manage. And also on the 22nd of January, Managing Stress. You can find out more about these programs on our website, enjapan.dalecarnegie.com. Don't forget, get my best-selling books, Japan Sales Mastery, this is the Bible for selling in Japan, and Japan Business Mastery. Both are available on Amazon. And my new book, Japan Presentations Mastery, will be ready in 2021. If you like learning by watching videos, we've got over 1,000 for you there at Japan Dale Carnegie TV on YouTube. We're releasing 3 shows every week on YouTube. The Cutting Edge Japan Business Show, that's a premiere business show in Japan, comes out every Monday. Fridays we have the Japan Business Mastery Show. Saturdays we release Japan's top business interviews, where I interview leaders from SMEs to the corporate captains of industry on one topic, leading in Japan. Every second Thursday we release the Business Pro Television Show. Don't forget, you can email me at greg.story@dalecarnegie.com. Welcome back. If our rivals have been stabbing us in the back, or if the client has some incorrect information about our company, we need to get that out early and deal with it. In our case, as an expert soft skills training company, our history of over 108 years can be a double-edged sword. It means we've stood the test of time, and yet, for some buyers, they may think we are old-fashioned and not current enough for the modern market. Chit-chat is pretty thin gruel to establish trust with, so we need to work on establishing the credibility of our company rather than random selection in the chit-chat content about what trust buttons to push. We ask this impressions question. This allows us to zoom right into the core concerns and deal with them. Now, when they give me their concern, I don't immediately answer it. I cushion it instead. That is, I put up a neutral statement that neither inflames nor tries to argue with their comment. This neutral cushion buys my brain some thinking time about what I am going to say and how I'm going to say it. Rather than giving the first answer that suddenly pops into my head, I can give a much more considered answer. I could say, it is important to consider perspectives on the brand. Those 3 or 4 seconds are enough to drill down to a more polished answer. I would then say, the balance to our longevity is that we are a global organization. That means that every second of the day, clients somewhere around the world are asking us to address their most pressing problems. In this way, dealing with client demands always keeps us fresh and current in the market. Are you ready with your answers for some curly questions your clients may have for you? More importantly, are you trying to flush out these secret resistors before you try to introduce your solution? Let's not assume we are on a level playing field here. except that for whatever reason, there may be some hidden obstacles to trusting us, and so let's get those out of the way early so that we can properly serve the client. Thank you for joining the Sales Japan series. If you found the program useful, then please work on your karma and share this with your family, friends, and colleagues. Don't forget to subscribe. Share this podcast. Immediately apply what you've learned today. Go out there and survive. Remember, I'm your corporate coaching and training guide committed to your success here in Nippon.